Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, my name is Lindsay, and I am a mom to a 9-month-old baby girl, and today's video is going to be on my tips and tricks for flying with an infant, because my daughter and I and a whole bunch of family just flew back home for a wedding, and I learned a lot on the flight there and back. So I wanted to share what I learned and the tips that I learned and the things that I did to help it be better, because it can be a huge daunting task to take an infant on a plane. Let's just get straight into the tips. Okay, tip number 1 is for landing and takeoff. Obviously, you know that your ears are adjusting to the pressure in both takeoff and landing. The way that you help your child's ears to pop and to adjust is by either having them nurse, drink a bottle, suck on a pacifier, have some snacks. Any movement of the jaw helps to relieve the pressure. That's why chewing gum for adults helps our ears, but anything like that will help your infant's ears adjust to that, helps them not to scream and cry during takeoff and landing. Tip number 2 is to have lots of snacks, lots of variety of snacks, maybe some new snacks that they've never tried before so that they get excited about it, and to have those snacks in easy containers. I have a little clip-on 3-section container on the outside of my diaper bag, and that was awesome because whenever she wanted a snack, it was right there down at my feet and I could just snap it off and give her some snacks. So I definitely recommend having lots and lots and lots of snacks, because they will eat more than you think. Because at least for me, I was trying to keep her quiet, so every time she started to get fussy, I'd just pop a little yogurt bite or I'd pop a little Cheerio or something in her mouth. So definitely have more snacks than you think you need. Tip number 3 is to have lots of water for them. Have their water bottle. Obviously you can't take water through security, so if your airport has water stations, or just go buy a bottle of water from the convenience little store things inside the airport. But definitely have lots of water for them. My daughter is a water fiend, and I cannot keep enough water in her water bottle. So just have lots and lots of water, and don't forget their water bottle, because my daughter likes to drink out of a straw better and it's less messy. So definitely do not forget their water bottle. Okay, tip number 4 is actually for boarding. So if you have never flown with an infant before, or if you've never flown before at all, usually people that are disabled, older people that need time to get on the plane, and people with children under 2 get to board first. So in order to do that, they just announce it and you go in line. But one thing that you should do before they start boarding is you get to gate check your car seat, your stroller. Sometimes you get to gate check or check for free your pack and play too. That depends on your airlines. But before they start boarding, go get a gate check little pass, so that as soon as they start boarding, you guys can zip onto the front of the line and go down, and then you drop your car seat and stroller at the end of the ramp. So go get that before they start boarding. Also, when you are taking a stroller and things, obviously your stroller and your car seat are expensive. You don't want to have to replace them if they get ruined by the airline, especially if you're on vacation. That would be horrible. So I would definitely recommend getting a bag for your stroller, because I'd rather have my stroller protected really well than my car seat, because she's about to grow out of her car seat. But definitely have one of those gate check red big bags. I'll put a picture up here if I remember, but for your stroller, and then it's easy to see. Also, for your car seat, I didn't want to just throw mine into the bottom of the plane, so I got a trash bag. I bought a trash bag from home and stuck my car seat in there, and they ripped a little hole in it so that the handle could have the little gate check tag. It's like a bright orange tag on it, but that I feel helped a lot with it not getting dirty and not, at least having a little protection, if you know what I mean. Okay, another tip that I really recommend is having a new toy for each plane ride. So if you have, I don't know, we had direct flights, so we had 2 flights. I had 2 new toys. One she didn't even see until we were coming home. So do not show them the new toys at all. And then for the plane ride home, don't show them that toy while you're on vacation either. But she really liked having a new toy, something new to chew on, something new to look at, and it really helped her kind of play, because she hadn't seen these toys before. It wasn't something that she was used to having. So I definitely recommend having a few new toys. And if you have connecting flights, I don't know if you'd want to have one for each new flight, however many connecting flights you have, but if you'd like to, I definitely recommend getting new toys for them. Okay, this next tip is going to be a little bit controversial for some, but I do not care if my daughter has screen time, especially when it comes to like road trips and airplane rides and things like that. I feel like everything in moderation is okay. So I definitely recommend having some videos downloaded on your phone or tablet, whatever you have for them. And you cannot do this for free on YouTube. If you have like YouTube Premium, I think you can. But if you go on Netflix, you can download things for free. My daughter, I didn't get any of the infant headphones because she doesn't like to keep her bows on anymore, anything like that. So I just turned it, like, it was only like one click up because you're required to have headphones. If you didn't know that, you are required to have headphones. So I couldn't even hear it sitting with my tablet right in front of me and her right in front, like on my lap. I couldn't hear it, so I thought it was fine. She just liked to watch the colors and the, I don't know, everything like that. And she really likes the Wiggles, so I would kind of sing in her ear a little bit so that I know the videos. It's kind of sad. I know the Wiggles videos, so I'd sing the song in her ear quietly, like whispering, and she was entertained by that. So I definitely recommend, if you're okay with your child having a tablet once in a while, having some videos downloaded. She only used them for like 20 minutes on the first flight, and then she used them for maybe 40 minutes on the flight home because she was extra tired. We had to get up at like 4 a.m. to fly home. So I definitely recommend having a backup plan of a tablet or something. Another tip that I have is for security. You will have to send your car seat and your stroller through the big metal detector thing with your carry-ons and everything like that. So I definitely, and you will get to walk through like a metal detector with your kid, but your car seat will have to go through all that. So having everything that you keep in your stroller, like all the little toys and everything, put it in your carry-on before you get to the airport, or when you're in the security line, because you will have to frantically shove those everywhere or into a bin or something, because they do have to go through there. Another thing that I learned through security is that you can take formula, and they told me at the gate that I might, or at the like check-in for checked baggage, that I might have to open a bottle of formula because I use pre-mixed formula for them to test, but they just swiped the outsides and the tops and the bottoms for like explosives, and then they didn't have to open them because they went through the metal detectors or the x-ray machine as well. So I definitely recommend bringing formula if you are a formula feeding mom, because they do check it, but they don't have to open any of it, which is really nice. And they do, if you are traveling alone, you will have to go through the x-ray machine if they do that. They made my husband and my father-in-law, one on both flights, go through the x-ray machine and do that so that I could take my formula through. But I definitely recommend bringing your formula if you have to. It does have to be in carry-on baggage, which is kind of different because they don't want to have it underneath the plane because it's not as pressurized as the cabin, obviously. But that was really something that I learned because I thought I'd have to open some formula, which I was really happy I didn't have to. And the last thing I wish I could go back and tell myself is that everybody has been in your place. Everybody knows that kids are not perfect. Everybody knows kids kind of whine and cry a little bit. Everybody knows that. And if people look back at you and kind of look at you mean, whatever, I just feel like they don't give them a care in the world, because as long as your kid isn't hysterically crying, and even if they are, what can you do? You're trying everything you can to get them to stop. Obviously, you don't want to disturb others, I'm assuming, at least I didn't. But your kid is going to do great. They are going to do just fine. Yes, if they start to cry a little bit, that's normal. It's okay. That's how they communicate. And I just wish I could go back and tell myself that it would be okay, because I definitely got really stressed out. So I definitely want to tell you that it will be okay and the flight will be amazing. So thank you guys for coming back to this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you learned something for your future flight. But I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.